What if I told you that the very thing that makes us human, empathy, can be turned into a weapon? Empathy is often seen as a virtue, a sign of emotional intelligence and kindness. But in the wrong hands, it becomes a tool of manipulation, control, and deception. The scariest manipulators aren't the ones who lack empathy, but the ones who understand it so well that they can use it against you. Let's break down how manipulators exploit emotional understanding to gain power over others. And, most importantly, how you can protect yourself. A skilled manipulator doesn't just read emotions. They make you believe they feel them too. This is how they gain trust fast. They mirror your emotions, pretending to share your joys, frustrations, and fears. They listen deeply, but not to understand you. Instead, they're scanning for weaknesses, insecurities, and emotional triggers. Once they've established this false connection, they become your safe space, someone you open up to without realizing you're handing them ammunition. Ever met someone who made you feel instantly understood, only for them to later use your own words against you? That's no accident. Manipulators know that we trust people who seem similar to us. So they mirror your tone, speech patterns, even body language, making you feel like you've met a kindred spirit. Your values and beliefs, acting like they think exactly the way you do. Your emotional highs and lows, whether it's excitement or sadness, they amplify it to deepen the bond. This isn't just instinct, it's calculated. And once they've become your perfect reflection, you lower your guard. Because how could someone so much like you ever be a threat? While you share your life story, a manipulator is taking notes. Every fear, every past trauma, every insecurity. You're handing over a blueprint to control you. They'll act supportive at first, making you feel safe enough to expose your vulnerabilities. Then, they'll test boundaries, subtly bringing up your fears to see how you react. Finally, when the time is right, they weaponize what they've learned, pushing the right buttons to steer your decisions. Ever noticed how some people seem to know exactly how to get under your skin? It's not luck, it's strategy. One of the most powerful tools in dark empathy is guilt manipulation. They'll make you feel like their happiness depends on you, so you start prioritizing their needs over your own. They'll use emotional debt, constantly reminding you of what they've done for you so that saying no feels impossible. And when you try to set boundaries, they flip the script, accusing you of being selfish, heartless, or ungrateful. Suddenly, you're not making choices for yourself. You're walking on eggshells, trying not to upset them. Knowing these tactics is the first step to stopping them. Here's how you fight back. Test for authenticity. If someone mirrors you too perfectly, introduce conflicting opinions and see if they adapt. Watch for inconsistency. Real empathy is stable. Fake empathy shifts when it no longer serves them. Set emotional boundaries. You are not responsible for anyone else's emotions or happiness. Trust actions, not words. Manipulators talk a good game, but their actions will eventually betray them. The best way to beat dark empathy is to see it coming before it's too late. Now that you know how manipulators weaponize empathy, it's time to sharpen your defenses. Have you ever encountered someone who made you feel trapped in an emotional web? Drop a comment below and share your experience. Let's expose these tactics together. And if you want to dive deeper into the dark side of psychology, subscribe now. Because understanding these mind games is the first step to winning them.